Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Nier Reincarnation, we got the story completion countdown banners, 3 of them. So I thought I would talk about what's in here, compare them to other banners that are out now, and maybe what is coming later, so that players can get an idea of which to pull, maybe which characters to go for. And as usual, I'm going to be gearing this video towards new players that are picking up the game during the last 3 months. So if you want info on stuff for Arena or subjugations, you can look elsewhere. I will be focusing on the players who will be focusing themselves on PvE content like Tower or Fate boards in order to gather gems to be able to pull more costumes. But we got the 3 banners here, and I don't know why it's not outlined in the English version, but this first one is from characters released in 2021. This is 2022, and then 2023. So, pound for pound, costume for costume, this third one is going to be the most powerful because it has the most recent characters, some of which are very power creepy. For my global account here, I want some anniversary characters, so I can do costume checks. And then for my JP account, of course, I want some abyssal characters, so that will kind of influence which of these banners I want to pull. But I'm going to wait a little bit because we actually have those 2 series coming up or going on now for the daily free pulls. I might, by accident, get what I want in there. And there are a few reasons to wait, actually. So let's go to the news here before we actually talk about certain characters. But we'll go to what's to come. And we'll scroll down here to the summon schedule. Alright? So first, on the horizon, next week, Argo, Recollections of Dusk Argo is going to get a banner. And I'm assuming that's going to be very similar to this one here. And this is actually a nice banner. It has a pickup for certain characters, so if that's what you want, you can aim for them. Low ceiling of 50. So that's just 5-10 shots. And yeah, a few nice weapons in here. I talked about this before. And importantly, no limit on the amount of times that you can exchange. So if you wanted to get Abyssal Sarafa and then get her to Awakening 3 or 4 or 5, you could just keep pulling this until you get that. With these banners here, the Story Completion Countdown, we can only exchange for each character once, and that's it. So if you wanted to take a character up to Awakening 3 or 4 or 5, they already have to be at the Awakening level below that to reach there. And then rates are better on this one here, and then also assuming the Argo banner coming soon. So it might be worth waiting. And then this trio of banners is going to go until the end of March anyway, so there's plenty of time to wait and think and see what's coming. Alright, in addition to that, from February 17th, they will release the new festive characters. So that might be good to look at that. And then early March, we'll get Abstract 10H, I'm assuming. We could also wait for that. And then here, end of March, it will change over to a new trio of banners. And this will be not by year, but by series. So the first one will be Summer, Christmas, and New Year's. Second will be Abyssal or Divine, and then the third will be the various types of anniversary characters. I don't know if they will include the newer characters, the New Year's characters that were just released, or if they'll have an even lower ceiling or higher rates or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there are reasons to wait. But if you're just starting out, I could totally see the reasoning behind wanting to pull now. And before I talk about which one of these banners might be good to pull, let's look at what they have to exchange, and then I'll point out the particular characters that I think would be good to pick up if you're starting to get into PvE content like Tower or Fate boards. This is going to be very similar to what I was talking about in recent videos, but I think the one that everybody should pick up is Anniversary F66X. The reason why she is so important, and then the reason why I think everybody should have her, is because she can, lower the difficulty of Tower and Fate boards so much that she'll enable you to unlock a lot of missions and things, clear a lot of levels, get a lot of gems, and so enable you to pull more. So this is kind of like an investment that will pay for itself very quickly. After that, I think Christmas Gale would be awesome. Especially if you give her Dark Memory Argo's Poison Spear. That would be really good. And then another good choice would be Summer Yuri. And actually, with these three characters, I think you can get through the majority of Tower and Fate boards. They're that good. But Yuri here, she has the attack break on the enemies, and then defense buff for the party. You can also get that from Anniversary Demas, but I would go for Summer Yuri every time if you had a choice between the two. I would only use this Demas if you already had him, and not Yuri. And then there's one character in here that I actually forgot to mention in a previous video, but for some reason I keep forgetting she exists, but that's Summer Saryu. She has a very good heal. But yeah, those are all folks that I would recommend people pick up right away in order to get through Tower and Fate boards. I don't think any of these guys have weapons that are really worth going for, unless you have something very specific in mind, maybe for Arena or Subjugations. The one weapon that I would recommend of all of these would belong to Anniversary F66X. It has that same combo of a heal plus attack break, so yeah, very, very good. And so, depending on what you're aiming for, that is going to, lead you to pick one of these banners so that you can aim for that pool that does have them. One thing that disappoints me about these banners is that they don't include standard pool characters. Like one of the costumes that I want most in the game right now is Abstract Yuzuki. And yeah, he's not in any of these to be selected or to get the rate up, so I don't know. I might have to use a select ticket. They'll probably do a Mama exchange medal later. I might use it on him. Okay, those are my thoughts on the new banners. I will pull these because there are characters that I want, but I'm going to wait maybe a couple weeks until the free polls end. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.